From the perspective of higher dimensional consciousness, food is not merely fuel for the physical body. It is a carrier of energy, a gift of light from universal intelligence in material form. It holds frequency, information, emotion, memory, and even the codes for soul evolution. What we consume is not just food, it is the frequency of the cosmos. What we choose is not just flavor, it is a reflection of who we are willing to become. In the third dimensional world, we are led by matter. The body needs protein, fat, carbohydrates. But in higher consciousness, food is a bridge of energy connecting Earth and the universe. It is the offering of Mother Gaia, the crystallization of sunlight, air, and water. Each bite transforms cosmic energy into soul experience. The body is the temple of the soul, and food is the incense that keeps the temple alive. Without food, the temple cannot stand, and the soul cannot continue its journey in this dimension. How does the soul eat food? Through the aura. Food's energy first enters the human energy field, influencing the chakras. Through emotional resonance, our attitude toward food determines its frequency. A grateful bite of an apple carries higher energy. Through conscious integration, the information within food, its growth, its sunlight. Food nourishes not only the body, but also the aura, the chakras, and the soul's journey. Every bite is a download of energy. The 7 principles of spiritual nutrition. Frequency first. High frequency foods like fresh fruits, sprouted grains elevate consciousness. Low frequency foods like processed meats can weigh it down. Gratitude intake. Expressing thanks transforms the energy structure of food, making it easier to absorb spiritually. Conscious choice. Listen to the body and soul, not to habit or craving. Natural alignment. Eat in harmony with seasons, circadian rhythms, and your current state. Emotional clarity. Animals' fear before death is stored in their flesh and can affect emotional stability. Energy integration. Food influences brainwaves, emotions, even the law of attraction. Soul intention. Nutrition should serve soul growth, not just desire fulfillment. What are the distinct spiritual effects of vegetarian versus non-vegetarian food? Plant-based foods carry high-frequency, light, expansive energy. They resonate with green, heart chakra, purple, crown, and gold, higher self. They bring peace, joy, compassion, and support awakening and intuition. Animal-based foods carry low-frequency, dense, contracted energy. They resonate with red, root chakra, orange, desire, and gray, fear. They may trigger anxiety, anger, impulsiveness. While strengthening the body, they can obscure spiritual clarity. For example, a meditator who switched to a plant-based diet began experiencing vivid dreams, frequent inspiration, and emotional stability. Meanwhile, an entrepreneur in a high-performance phase chose clean animal protein to boost stamina and focus, but noticed increased emotional volatility and difficulty in deep meditation. How does food influence one's destiny or fortune? Plant-based eaters tend to have clearer energy fields, attracting high-frequency people and events. Animal-based eaters may have denser fields, attracting material challenges and desire-driven experiences. What impact does food have on health? Plant-based diets are rich in antioxidants, fiber, and enzymes supporting longevity and disease prevention. Animal-based diets offer protein, but excessive intake is linked to heart disease and cancer risk. In what ways does food affect emotions? Plant-based eaters often maintain calm, compassion, and tolerance. Animal-based eaters may experience more anxiety, anger, and emotional swings. What spiritual codes are hidden in the colors of food? Green vegetables, heart chakra frequency compassion and healing. Purple berries, crown chakra frequency intuition and insight. Red meats, root chakra frequency survival and grounding, but may block spiritual flow. Yellow grains, solar plexus frequency willpower and stability. Which food best nourishes the soul? It depends on your soul's current phase. If you're in an awakening phase, plant-based foods are ideal. They enhance intuition, dream clarity, and spiritual downloads. For example, a yogi who transitioned to a vegan diet began experiencing deeper meditations and symbolic dreams. He said, "I'm no longer just eating, I'm conversing with the universe." If you're in an action phase, clean animal protein may support physical strength and goal execution. For instance, a business leader consumed fish and eggs during intense work cycles, balancing with greens and morning meditation. He said, "I don't eat meat for pleasure. I borrow its energy to fulfill my mission." If you're in a healing phase, the most important thing is to choose conscious food, whether plant or animal-based. For example, a woman recovering from emotional trauma chose warm vegetable soups, sprouted grains, and small amounts of organic protein. Before each meal, she whispered, "May this food become light in my heart." Her emotions stabilized, and her dreams began to show healing symbols: light, water, flowers. Food is not the enemy nor the servant. It is your companion on the soul's journey. You are not just eating food, you are absorbing cosmic frequency. You are not just choosing flavor, you are choosing who you wish to become. What is conscious food? It's not a category, it's a state of energy. It is food that is seen, respected, and blessed. It nourishes not just the body, but the soul. Conscious food has clear origin. You know where it came from, how it grew, and whether it carries pain or blessing. Pure frequency. It's not overly processed or emotionally polluted. Mindful intake. You eat with awareness and gratitude, not in haste or numbness. Soul resonance. You feel it interacting with your energy field, bringing insight, healing, or peace. A sun-ripened apple from an organic orchard, picked with love and eaten with gratitude, that is conscious food. A bowl of soup you cook with healing intention, blessing each ingredient, that is conscious food. Conscious food clears your aura, strengthens intuition, stabilizes emotion, and supports soul growth. What is unconscious food? It is food wrapped in fear, numbness, haste, or craving. For example, a piece of meat from an industrial slaughterhouse, processed without care, eaten in anger or anxiety. That is unconscious food. Or a sugary drink gulped during emotional collapse, without awareness or blessing. It may numb you temporarily, but it creates energetic chaos. Food is the gateway of energy. You consume not just nutrients, but frequency, emotion, and information. Unconscious food can cause emotional instability, shallow meditation, chaotic dreams, and physical fatigue or inflammation. You can also engage in a spiritual awakening practice through mindful eating. Next time you eat, try this simple ritual. Place your hand over the food. Close your eyes for 3 seconds. Whisper, "May this food become light in my soul." Then chew slowly, feeling the energy flow through your body. You'll discover that food is no longer just fuel, it becomes a cosmic download. So, dear listener, before your next meal, gently ask yourself, am I eating light or shadow? Am I nourishing my body or my soul? Am I willing to let food become my tool for awakening? If this message touched you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone walking the path of spiritual discovery. Your comment may become the turning point for another soul. Feel free to share your thoughts, experiences, or moments of awakening below. You are not a solitary traveler. We are walking together toward higher frequencies, deeper love, and clearer light. May every bite you take be a seed of awakening. May you live as one who is nourished, blessed, and illuminated. Until next time, I'll meet you in a higher dimension.